This is the Republic of Gamers.
Hey guys, I'm Rohit and you are watching VReviewTech. So this year, Asus brought its budget gaming laptop series and ROG Strix G731GT is one of them. In this video, we are gonna talk about its box contents, build and design, and its performance. So that being said, let's get started. So we get this beautiful looking box with the ROG logo on it. In the box, we get the laptop on the top and some user manual and the charging brick. Now let's move on to design and the build. In the first glance, it looks solid and tough, and the ROG logo gives a premium touch to its design. Yes, it is heavy at a weight of 2.4 kg, but considering that it's a gaming laptop, Asus did a fine job, so thumbs up for that. Now moving to the ports. On the left we have 3 USB 3.1 Type A ports, a headphone jack and the left speaker grill. On the right we get a clean design with the right speaker grill. On the back we have the charging port, the HDMI port and the LAN port with 2 cooling chamber outlets, and the red grill gives a nice gaming look to the back. Some ports like charging port being at the back comes handy at times when you charge while gaming. You are not all tangled up with cables and wires, so another thumbs up for that. Let's move on to the looks. I guess for most of us the main USP of this laptop is its looks. The build and design, the screen and the strict lighting at the bottom. On the top we can see metal-like finish which Asus says as brushed metal finish, and this design continues on the body too, which looks great. The screen has a refreshed look with thin bezels at the top, left and right, which Asus says as Nano Edge display. There is a ROG branding at the bottom bezel, and sadly Asus cannot find a place to fit in the cameras. At the price tag of 78k, you might want the cameras, right? Apart from that, the screen looks gorgeous with an 17.3-inch IPS LCD panel with a refresh rate of 60Hz and a nice viewing angles. The screen also supports 4K video playback. Let's move to the trackpad and keyboard. Trackpad here supports whole bunch of handy gestures and it's quite responsive, and the clicks are smooth and quiet. The keyboard here is good and the key travel is quite decent. It is comfortable when you type. Talking about the keyboard, yes, it is RGB backlit and its looks super and might be the USP of this laptop for many of us, right? There are various dedicated buttons to control the whole bunch of tasks you can perform using these shortcut keys. For example, you get a dedicated button to change to silent and performance mode, and the button to control and open the Aura crate, where you get the bunch of lot of details regarding your laptop. Yes, you can also control the RGB with this Aura crate app. Moving to the sound. Sound quality is good, but it is not as loud as other laptops at this price range, and it also does not support Dolby Atmos. So here's an example. Now let's move to the performance. Talking about the performance, let's look at its specs. This beast is powered by Intel i5 9th Gen CPU, 8 gigs of RAM, 1 TB hard disk with 256 GB SSD, 4 gigs of NVIDIA 1650 graphics. This laptop handles every day-to-day task like a charm, and whatever task I throw at it, it had no problem giving me a buttery smooth experience. We played games of AAA titles like GTA 5, Assassin's Creed Origins, and Far Cry 5 and Far Cry 5 New Dawn, and the FPS was decent and the gameplay was very smooth. All thanks to the cooling system Asus built in it. It has 2 fans built in it, taking air from the bottom as well as from the top and throw out from the back, keeping the system cool while extensive gaming, thus increasing the performance. Next, moving to the fans, watch this clip first. We can hear the sound of the fans when turbo mode is turned on, but that sound is not as much as loud as you would notice it. Now, let's moving towards the battery. On-screen battery life is average and it gives up to 2 to 2.5 hours of usage. Yes, it's very less, but it's a gaming laptop. You will get performance on the cost of battery life. It takes about 1.5 to 2 hours to completely charge the laptop with its bundled 150 watt power adapter. That's great, but not very fast. Finally, the conclusion. At a price tag of 78k, it is a decent laptop, but not the value for money. Don't get me wrong, but at this price range, you would expect the best of the best, out of which most are fulfilled by the ROG Strix, but the competition is also fairly doing well. Like Acer Nitro 5 giving you a Intel i7 9th generation against the i5 9th gen processor. So what are my opinions? This laptop is a performance build and a premium build laptop. Great specs and performance with the Strix lights are the keynotes. And if you are thinking to buy this laptop, go for it. So that's where we see off. Stay tuned and like, share and subscribe our channel We Review Tech.